How's it going, guys? My name is Kro, and today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, we have some updates of the game. Some things that were added that were kind of slipped in there under the radar. And I want to show them to you because some of them are really cool. If that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel. And let's get into the video. So I was looking around, trying to figure out all the new things added to the game. And the first thing I stumbled on was this. There is a fence merchant in the game. He sells you fences, and they're on a rotating thing, and there's a whole bunch of new fences in the game above and beyond what you found in the Ascension shop. Come on over here to your cosmetic guy and give him a talking to. And luckily, we don't have to level him up. Leveling up vendors is just weird. And here on the second tab, it's now a fences tab, and there's 3 new fences here. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna grab the bamboo fence, the light fence, and the flower fence. And then on top of that, don't forget you also have the fences here in the Ascension shop. The Ascension shop that really hasn't gone all that well, eh? Wasn't really well received. I mean, in here you have ways of maximizing your pet inventory and all these other things, but like most people don't really care about ascending from what I've noticed. But down at the bottom, there's more fences. And there's a really cool red laser fence, a really classy looking great fence, as well as the ascended fence in case you didn't know these were here. So there are a lot of ways to customize your fence in this game to give you the kind of look you want, whether that is glowing red lasers, nice looking silver, or these ones I picked up the other day, these nice glowing lantern ones. Check this out. Look at all the fences I have now. And there's still more fences to acquire, including ascended fence, jail fence, golden fence, fairy lights fence, laser fence, saw that one. Metal fence, I almost have unlocked, and the Greek fence, we saw that in the Ascended shop. For those of you wondering where the metal fence is, was it the metal fence? It was called, what was it? Right down there. Yeah, the metal fence. That thing looks so good. Go to your guide and take a look right there. You have to get to level 30 to unlock this metal fence. It's so classy. I like it. But that means I would have to actually finish off my pet achievements, which I honestly haven't gotten close. I still have a lot of pet achievements to do. Maybe I should focus on that. Now, moving on to my second thing that they kind of buffed or did to the game and slipped it under the radar, there's 2 pets. And they're both been buffed. The chimpanzee, I bit my tongue saying that, and the tiger. The tiger's cooldown has been reduced from an 8-minute cooldown all the way down to a 4-minute cooldown. That's a 100% buff. That's a massive increase. And then the chimpanzee went from a 5-minute cooldown to a 2-minute cooldown. So here's the tiger. It says it got down to a 5-minute cooldown. I believe it's this one. Every probably now 5 minutes, the tiger roars, calls all pets in your garden to move towards it, giving them XP. Every 7 minutes, it roars and makes 3 random mutations from your garden be replaced with other random mutations. By the way, you can get ridiculous things like Harmonized Chakra and Dawnbound. And the chimpanzee's ability has gone from every 5 minutes to every 2 minutes. And it says grabs a random crop from the player's garden and goes to stall and sells it for them. And there is a chance that it does not get collected. Oh, it also said in the buff that it's a 2-minute cooldown and it has an increased chance for the thing to not be collected. That's interesting. Yeah, both of those pets getting massive buffs is very well welcome. And I wouldn't mind seeing more buffs to more divine and mythical pets that are just kind of underrated. The next thing that was thrown into the game that I didn't know was there, because I haven't hatched my eggs in ages, is that now if you really wanted to, you could hatch all eggs. Take a look at this. I actually hatched my eggs previously and put new ones down to test it, and you can see it right here. You have the E key on PC to skip regrowth, but there's an R key to skip all. Now, obviously this costs Robux, so don't do it, but it's there if you're impatient and you really need those eggs ASAP. You can technically skip them all, but don't do that. Go outside, play some games, do something else, come back in 4 hours and hatch your eggs. Okay, this one. I read it and I completely forgot about it and I glossed over it. And then I looked at it again and I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. Did you know that you can now craft evil apples? And crafting the first tier of the evolution apple requires a tier 4 beetroot, a tier 4 blueberry, a tier 4 pumpkin, a tier 4 mushroom, and a sugar apple seed. Now, if anyone has been watching my content recently over the past little while, you may have noticed that I may have talked about but last week, that we didn't have a use for tier 4 things, but to hold on to the tier 4 seeds just in case we had a use for it moving forward. And guess what? We did. But there's a massive problem. If you didn't participate in the Evo event last week, how do you do this now? How do you get access to a beetroot, a blueberry, a pumpkin, or a mushroom? If you have access to a level 1, who do you talk to upgrade to level 2 or 3 or 4? I hope the developers considered that. I wonder if I can talk to somebody. Well, I just talked to everybody. And no one in the game gives you the option to evolve your seeds anywhere. So, yeah. Maybe we need a traveling merchant that lets you do the Evo seed thing. Speaking about traveling merchants, there's now a new traveling merchant in the game, a fall traveling merchant. Right here, the fall traveling merchant. And in his possession, he allows us to buy all sorts of things that we were afraid were rotating out from the fall event. All the seed packs, including the maple resin. Problem is, take a look at this. The seed pack is always in stock. The maple resin is in stock only 3% of the time every time this thing comes into play. These merchants only appear once every who knows how many days. Like, why would it have a 3% chance on top of the fact that it rarely spawns? That's just rude. Space squirrels, chipmunks, space squirrel 4%, red panda 4%. The fall fountain only a 6%. Yo, they gotta rethink these numbers. Also, did you know that there are new mutation combinations in the game? Plant mutations, fruit mutations. They're starting to shrink down the number of mutations we have on our fruits by combining them and giving us extra bonuses. Here are 2 combinations. As an example, you have Celestial and Aurora being combined into Cosmic. You have Void Touch and Eclipse being combined into Abyssal, but there's new ones. I don't think those are it. Infernal combining Meteoric and Blazing, that looks new. Astral combining Cosmic and Galactic, that looks new. Biohazard combining Radioactive and Plague, I think that's new. If you know exactly what those 4 mutations are, comment down below and let me know. Now, there is a bonus one I'm going to tell you about. It's a bonus. And I'm going to do it, and I'm probably going to regret doing it because I hear it can like completely wreck things and like mess up your computer or whatever you're doing because it just lags it out. There is now a Harvest All button in the game that costs a whopping 9 Robux. And I don't know if you've noticed, I have hundreds of plants worth of multi-harvest fruits here. And for some reason, my fence is glitching. Look to the left of my character, not the post with the glowing orb immediately to the left of my character, but the one further along, halfway between my character and the left side of the screen. These Lego squares are glitching. That's so weird. I'm gonna push the button now. This is gonna be bad. This is going to be bad. 9 Robux, horribly spent. Let's see what happens. Purchase successful. Hello? Harvest? Harvest? Oh, there it goes. Oh, no. Oh, the game is lagging something fierce. I'm looking around. I'm like, did I get an item? Did nothing happen? I'm talking to show you that my screen is still frozen. Horrendously frozen. Oh my God. Oh, hey. Oh, it stopped. Wow. How many fruits do I have in my inventory right now? Can I get a number? Oh, that's so many. Let me go and try and pick a fruit. It might tell me max backpack. I want to know a max backpack by how many. How many pass levels did I get doing that? Harvesting all those things too. Okay, cool, thanks. So I guess I might as well turn some of these in to this guy since I'm sitting on all of these things. Submit all my fruit. Thanks. Nutty Fever. I don't know how many Nutty Fevers I get in a row here, but I'm betting it's a lot, guys. Those are all the new updates kind of hidden in the game that you may not have known about. What did you guys think? Hopefully this video was useful to you. Hopefully it was valuable to you. If it was, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.